Now, welcome back. The Nigerian Exchange Group has said that the last general election and the Naira redesign policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria impacted its top-line revenue negatively. Disclosing this in its unaudited results for the first quarter ended March 31st, 2023, the group said it resulted in a 20.5% decline to 1.33 billion naira in the first quarter of 2023 compared to first quarter 2022 revenue, which was 1.67 billion naira. The group also noted that it recorded a 14.2% year-on-year decline in gross earning to 1.56 billion naira, that is first quarter of 2022, 1.82 billion naira, driven by a 20.5% dip in revenue following a period of high economic and socio-political uncertainty, while on the other hand, other income grew by 57.7%, offsetting the drop in revenue. Commenting, the Group Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer Oscar Onyema said, despite the challenging macroeconomic environment during the quarter, amidst cash and energy scarcity and political tension from the 2023 elections, the group remained resilient. He said the group made a 109% increase in net profit achieved through the implementation of cost-saving measures that minimize the impact of revenue reduction, just as they are exploring new and innovative ways to capture more market share and appeal to a broader demographic. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has said that it will support indigenous oil and gas companies with the right policies and regulations to grow. The chief executive of the commission, Mr. Gbenga Komolafe, stated this when he paid a visit to the exhibition stand of Green Energy International Limited at the ongoing Offshore Technology Conference in Houston, Texas. He revealed that his agency will continue to support companies in the ranks of Green Energy International with quick turnaround time for licensing and other necessary approval needed to grow their businesses. Komolafe noted that at the time that funding oil and gas projects was becoming difficult due to policies around the energy transition and a deliberate shift to renewable energy projects, the company has been able to secure funding for its projects. Also speaking, the chairman of Green Energy International, Professor Anthony Adebulugbe, explained that the company was set up to explore all the opportunities in the oil and gas value chain for the overall benefit of the stakeholders and the Nigerian economy. The host of communities of Nigeria producing oil and gas has said it is targeting a $5 billion fund in partnership with the private sector to kickstart investments, drive, and development in the oil-producing states in the country. The Executive National Chairman of the body, Dr. Mike Emo, who spoke during its National Executive Committee meeting in Warri, said they have applied for a $5 billion facility and hope to pull this through and begin the aggressive investment in the basic area of their interest in the oil and gas producing states across the country. According to Emo, wise statutory financial allocation could come from the government for the development of the oil and gas producing states, it was high time strategic steps were taken to involve the private sector. He explained that such a step was necessary not only for managing such funds more efficiently, but also utilizing financial resources for the private sector to augment partnership that worked for the good of all parties. In his presentation, David Audu, a trained architect who served as a consultant to the group, listed 5 major areas that were being looked into for investment. The top 10 commercial banks listed on the Nigerian Exchange Limited paid 260.3 billion naira as company income tax in 2022, representing a 28% increase over the 203.06 billion naira they paid in 2021. The banks disclosed that in their audited financial statements for 2022. The banks and the company income tax paid are Access Bank, which paid 14.7 billion naira, GTB 44.9 billion naira, UBA 30.6 billion naira, and Zenith Bank 60.7 billion naira. Others are EcoBank 79.88 billion naira, Stanbic IBTC 19.5 billion naira, Union Bank 1.6 billion naira, Fidelity Bank 6.9 billion naira, Sterling Bank 1.4 billion and Unity Bank 117.2 million naira. The increase in company income tax followed a 7.11% year-on-year increase in the combined profits after tax of the banks, 6 trillion naira in 2022 from 989.6 billion naira in 2021. The company income tax paid by the banks represent 10.7% of the total company income tax generated into the Federation account in 2022. According to data from Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, total company income tax collection rose to 2.8 trillion naira in 2022 from 1.67 trillion naira in 2021, representing a 68% increase.